about her career and how she got to where she was. So make it a little bit more personal as far as why you're contacting her, because you don't know how many people she gets calling, asking her for advice or whatever. So there needs to be a good reason. Also, the logistics of the meeting. It's good that you got everything hammered out and confirmed it, but maybe you spent a little too much time there. I would just be a little bit more direct. So, I'd love to meet with you on Thursday at such and such time. Would that work for you? And then yes, no, whatever. Okay, great. Your office is located at such and such. Is that correct? Yes, no. So you don't want to, make me do too much of the work as far as I have to figure out the time and I have to, confirm the location for you. You just do it, make it quick, simple, and
then she'll just say if she can, and it will be better for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But overall, I think you did well on the phone call and setting it up, because you just kept in mind the points of the meeting you did. Okay? So, you ready to do the meeting?
Not really, but...
No?
Should I, knock and come in, or just...
No, yeah.
So,
Come in.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
My name's John.
John?
We spoke on the phone.
Yes, nice to meet you. Have a seat.
Thank you. There's a lot of traffic today in Houston.
Yeah, there's always traffic in Houston.
Yes. Actually, I was listening to some music, and I found it fascinating that one of my favorite songs and singers that I like is Mana, and I heard that you like them a lot. Have you been to one of their concerts?
Yeah, I actually have. When they were in the Houston area, I got a chance to see them, so that was a great experience. They're one of my favorites.
Okay. Have you met them in person?
No, I haven't met them, but who has a chance to meet their favorite artist? Not everybody does that.
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I also heard that from Fatima, your intern, who's also an HBSA. She said that you're from El Salvador.
Yeah.
You're Central American. Do you like pupusas?
I love pupusas. It's my favorite food. How did you know?
Well, she told me you were Central American, and I know a lot of Central Americans, and I'm from Central America.
Okay.
I'm not exactly from El Salvador, but my parents are from Guatemala, but we all love pupusas there, so
delicious.
I figure you like them. So great. Well, the reason I wanted to speak to you was because I wanted to get to know you a little bit better from the phone call and from the career panel we had in HBSA last semester. I just wanted to know a little bit about you. How did you get here? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
How did I get?
How did you get from the University of Houston with your marketing minor and your media production major all the way to the Houston Dynamo into the Hispanic marketing director?
Yeah, so I've always had an interest in marketing. I knew that was exactly what I wanted to major in and what I wanted to eventually start my career in when I was in college. So once I actually found the opportunity to work for the Houston Dynamo, it's my favorite team. I love soccer. It was something that I couldn't pass up on, and I didn't obviously start in this position. I did have to work my way up, but it's really been a great experience. I get a chance to just be immersed in soccer and be around my favorite team all the time.
What exactly did you do to accomplish this? Can you tell me steps that you did?
Yeah. Well, I think it just starts with, being good at your job, but also learning, I always approach every project, every day, every task that I'm given as a learning. All the answers, and I think that's the best way to get better is to just ask other people for help, even people who, may be newer than me. They can have fresh ideas. They can, give me good ideas to work on the projects that I have. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just being open to learning.
Like you mentioned, being open to learning and also ask for help, which is pretty much what everybody advises.
Yeah.
Did you have anybody in particular who helped you out along the way?
Yeah, there were plenty of people who helped me to do well in this position and get to this position. I would say probably the biggest person was my supervisor. His name is Bob. He was just a really, really great person to learn from, and as his career has grown, he's kind of helped me and helped my career grow. He's kind of been that person who's always looking out for me within the organization, and I really appreciate that.
Would you say Bob was kind of like a mentor to you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've just learned so much from him. He's really the person that I think has given me the most knowledge here.
Did you approach him for help, or was it just because he was your supervisor, the fact that you were able to learn so much from him?
I think it was kind of a little bit of both. He was in that leadership position over me, so I felt comfortable asking him for help because it's his job. But at the same time, I did come to him more than other people who were who he managed. I just used him as a resource because he was there, and I think that really helped us build a relationship and just made it so I could learn as much as possible from him.
That's great. Well, the reason why I was asking was because I'm kind of in this program. It's PES. It stands for Program for Excellence in Selling, and pretty much the program, the first semester, kind of requires you to find a mentor. And speaking of Fatima and speaking to you a little bit in the HBSA panel, I found it very interesting, your story, and what you're telling me so far. It just intrigues me more.
Oh, thanks.
And also the fact that you work for the Houston Dynamo. I mean, I'm a big fan and I love soccer.
Great.
Everything that's soccer is just my life.
Nice.
So I was just wondering if you had an opportunity to have a mentee, or would you be interested in having a mentee?
Yeah, I mean that's something that I would definitely be interested in. Like you said, you have people who help you along the way, so I'd love to be that person for somebody else.
Okay. Well, actually, the other process that we have towards finding a mentor is they have to sponsor us in our jacket.
Okay. I'm
actually wearing my jacket right now, and it's a fee that they have. It's $250. Is that okay with you?
Sponsoring your jacket?
Yes.
Why? I don't understand. Why would I?
Well, the whole purpose of sponsoring the jacket is, like I said, we need to find a mentor, somebody that can help us out, not necessarily just with academics, and also with pretty much life experiences. And I feel like you're very qualified for this. My major is marketing, and my second major is sports administration.
Okay.
And I feel like this is a career path that I want to follow, so I felt like you were the right person to ask for this.
I'm not sure. $250 is kind of a lot of money.
I know it may seem like a lot of money, but I mean you're gonna be helping me out, and it's not about the jacket. It's about the mentorship. It's about me learning. It's about an opportunity for you, and
So what's the process? Do I just give you $250 or?
No, I actually have a form that I can show you.
Oh, okay.
I also have kind of a rough draft mentor plan that I have that I wanted to actually show to my potential mentor.
All right.
If you wanted to take a look at it.
Yeah.
You can take your time. I don't have to have this ready by today. If you want, you can take a look at it today, and I'll give you a call back to see if you're interested in being my mentor.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Well, here's also my business card. If you want to take a look at it, and then just give me a call, or is it okay if I give you a call in 2 days?
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
That's fine. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And I'll see you. I'll give you a call 5 days.
Okay. Have a seat.
Yeah.
So how was that? What did you do well? Because you were feeling?
I feel like I was doing good until I got stuck. Well, personally, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I didn't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you said that, and then I was just trying to think, and
yeah,
it just got stuck in my head. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I agree. I think he did really good in the beginning of the call. Introducing yourself, building rapport, your transition into the meetings that he mentioned, all that was really great. I knew what to expect. I knew why you're here. I really like the questions that you asked, just to try to figure out what I've done, how I got to where I was. You asked really, really good follow-up questions. Where you had a little bit of trouble was explaining the jacket and the mentorship. And that's okay. What I would do is just kind of understand a little bit better the relationship between the jacket and the mentorship. I always tell people you don't want to separate the two.
Okay.
Because if you ask for me to be your mentor, and I agree to be your mentor, and then it's like, oh yeah, but wait, there's this $250, and it's kind of like, oh, you tricked me. What are you doing? So just be...
So how would you put it? Like, can you give me an example?
Yeah, sure. So I would say, you had a mentor who helped you along your career. That's great. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Someone who can just give me a little bit of knowledge and help me figure out what I want to do with my career after I graduate. Point in my life where I'm looking for personal development. And one of the things that I've done on my own to try to figure this out is breakfast and selling at the University of Houston. And I really think it's just going to help me, build my communication skills, my presentation skills, and also just figure out what options I have after I graduate. And actually our first assignment in this program is to find a mentor who will also be able to help us do that. And the program you have there is a formal mentorship. So we're supposed to find someone who will not only be able to make the investment of their time, but also sponsor us by investing in our jacket, which is the jacket they give us to distinguish us from all the students in Dollar. And it's an investment of $250, but like I said, more than that, it's a mentorship. It's an investment in me and my development. And I would love it if you would be my mentor and sponsor my jacket and make that investment in me. I think you would be my mentor and sponsor my jacket. Yeah, so what I would say is just take the time, I think you kind of try to rush through it because you're on the spot, you don't want to talk, but take the time to explain it because if you let me know, okay, this is PES, this is a mentorship, this is a jacket, this is how it relates, then I'm not going to have any questions at the end. I'm not going to be able to say, well, wait, why is this $250 or what is this, mentorship about, and I'm going to know, and I'm going to be able to make an informed decision, yes or no, I want to do this for you. Okay? The other thing is for overcoming objections, kind of where you have the most trouble, and that's okay, especially like when you're trying to justify the price of something. $250 is probably a lot of money to you, it's a lot of money to me, so it's kind of hard as a salesperson to ask for money. I would just understand, that there is value in the jacket, and there is value in asking for them to sponsor you and to be your mentor. And the way that I would handle that objection is, $250, I'm sure it does seem like a substantial investment, but when I found out that I had to find someone who would be my mentor and sponsor my jacket, you were the first person that I thought of, John. Because there's no one who I think would be better as a mentor to me. There's no one who I think would be able to give me more knowledge and guidance as I try to figure out what it is that I want to do with my career. So I would really appreciate if you would be able to make that investment, not only in my jacket, but in me as an individual. So you want to, I think the way to put it is you want to, I don't know, just show the value in it.
Yeah, I understand you. I feel like I'm probably going to need a little bit more practice to keep it together, like the jacket and the mentorship.
That's definitely a good way to look at it because no one starts off, being just like this smooth talker and knowing what's going on. You do have to practice that, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. The more comfortable you get talking about money, asking for money, and just presenting yourself as an individual, because that's what you're doing. You're selling yourself.
Yeah.
So, And, you know, that's why we're here. You can role play with me or Juan or anybody. And just practice as much as you can.
And then also my other question is, like, do you feel like I need to, like, speak louder, or was my voice the same way the whole time, or should I?
I mean, it was, but that didn't really bother me. That's kind of how I am. I'm not like well, I think I'm loud now, but I'm not like the loudest person, or I'm not like the most animated in my voice. I kind of like a relaxed approach and just someone who seems like they're calm and in control. So I would say if someone else is more animated, then, you know, maybe be a little more, exactly, hand movements and fluctuate your voice and that. But if that's you, if that's your style, then, you know, that's fine. I always say sell the way that you sell, don't try to be anybody else.
Okay.
So do you have any more questions?
I think that's it.
Okay, good. So let me just take some notes. Yeah.
It did record me.
Yeah.